Hey everybody, it's been a while since my last video, but first I want to start off by saying I hope you've all had a happy holiday and a great start to the new year. Now for me, one of my New Year's resolutions is to start posting more content on my channel. Now to get right into it, I recently picked up this dash cam due to the amount of reckless drivers on the road that I encounter almost daily, from being cut off to not using blinkers and just going across 5 lanes, and it's gotten to the point to where I want to make sure that I have something recording. Now, I am going to do an unboxing of this dash cam, which is the one I decided to go with, which is the Rexing V1P Pro. Now, the reason I decided to go with this one is because it has the Wi-Fi and the GPS built into it. On top of that, it's a front and rear that shoots at 1080 at 30 frames per second. So here's the box right here, guys. Here's some of the features if you guys want to pause it there. But yeah, it also has a built-in screen, so which I kind of wanted as well. And then here are some of the quick facts about that as well too. And then we'll get right into it. So again, one of the reasons why I decided to get this one was again the front and rear. But on top of that, it has a built-in screen. A majority of the ones that I did find online did not have the built-in screen, or if it did, the rear camera was always VGA, so it wasn't that high of resolution. So getting right into the box, if it ever opens, of course, little card right here tells you exactly where to download and review the product from right there. So nothing really too important, but let's get right into see what's in the box. Now I have read that from the previous generations that this one is larger because it does have the GPS built in. You can buy the older ones, and the older ones you can just add the GPS unit to it, but I just wanted it all built into one time. But as you can see, so here's the very front, and I assume this is the front camera. You've got your traditional buttons right there, so your OK, record, microphone, as well as, I'm not too sure what that is, and the power button. Then on the side, you have your GPS. Now again, this already has it built in, so we don't have to worry about that. And it also has the charging cord that can plug into your cigarette lighter. And on this side, actually no, sorry. So power on this side and SD card on this side. We'll need to figure out what that is for later on. More than likely, I bet that's for the back camera, but let's take a look and see what else is in here. Now here is the cord that plugs into the cigarette lighter. And as you can see, just your mini USB, so that goes right there. We do have this cable. I am not too sure what this cable is going to be used for, but I assume it's going to plug into the other side of the camera. It actually might be a way to update the firmware and such on it. I know that's possible with these cameras. As updates come out, you can easily do that. So it's no issue at all with that. We'll put that to the side. And here is the rear camera. So this one, on the website, it stated that you can either put it like right above your license plates, or you can put it somewhere such as like your back window. And that's that there's. Let me see. So yeah, I guess you can record upside down or right side up. There's that cord right there, which again, I assume is, yeah, so I think previously in the previous generations, they used an auxiliary cord to plug in the back camera. But now as you can see here, we just have a mini USB. So that mini USB plugs into that one port that's on the side of here that goes all the way back. And I believe this is 20 feet. Then I believe we also have the mounts here. So we have 2 mounts, and the adhesive that goes with it is also inside the box. And on top of that, mounts, adhesive. I think these are little feet. We'll figure out what those are in a little bit. But I'll see if you can see those clearly. I'm not too sure what's inside of those. And then this guy, which I assume is just to pry things off with. So when you're plugging into any components, you can just pry off, like when you're plugging in the back camera, you can do something in regards to taking off your covers and stuff. That way you can route it through there. I'm trying to get it to focus. I think it wants to try to focus too much on the camera. Oh well, okay, so you know that's there. Of course, little card right there for a survey. And then we have the book that's included as well too. So this book, let's kind of see what those feet are real quick. So that's the user manual right there. Kind of shows you how to plug it in, how to use it. This one can be downloaded online. So yeah, so nothing really too drastic or crazy. Still don't know what those little feet are, but we will find out. Now to go on top of that, this does plug into a cigarette lighter, but I went ahead and I purchased from a third party, or actually, so it's Rexing, but I didn't purchase it from their website exactly, but it's the one that allows you to hook it into your fuse box, so it's always on. Now I was under the impression that this does recording, let's say like when you're out of the vehicle. I'm not too sure on that yet. I do plan on having this installed next week. And once that's installed, I'll be able to give you a review on how the video looks. So keep in mind that if you are gonna go with the V1P Pro, the accessory that you need, this is unfortunately, they sent me the wrong one. So this one has a different model number, but this one's only 1.5 amps. And this one is, as you can see, this is the DC 100. The one that you need for this particular model is the DC 200. But I mean, that's pretty much it right there. So we have the main camera, the backup camera, and of course all the accessories that go with it. Like I said, I do plan on having this installed next week, and I will start shooting footage as well, and I hope to upload more footage throughout the year. But if you have any questions, please leave a comment in below. That way I can either answer those questions or put it into the review when I see how the image quality works. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this. I hope it helps your decision on to figure out what kind of camera you're looking for. Again, if you just kind of want the little specs of it, I'll post that one more time. That way you can just pause it there, see if it's anything that you want. Like I said, it's 1080 front, 1080 back. I think if you just use the front one by itself, it does 2160. But there you guys go. Like I said, have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.